Hi, my name is Daniela Melchior, and stay tuned to read my interview for HOLA USA. I did my first movie in Portugal, and a manager from LA saw the trailer in Portuguese. He couldn't understand a word, but he was like, I don't know why I need to watch more from this girl. And he contacted my agent in Portugal, saying we would love to send her self-tapes to do. If she books something, we'll sign with her. And I was doing telenovelas in Portugal, so I was like, okay, I don't have anything to lose, just send me those. And then quickly, everything happened. The Suicide Squad was like my third self-tape ever. I was in Thailand on vacation during pilot season. I didn't even know what was pilot season because that's something very international and very American. And I remember because in 2019, I told my team in Portugal, and I told my manager at that, like as soon as I got to work with him, I was like, guys, I'm done with telenovelas. I'm very tired. I don't have stability. I don't feel respected or that like they appreciate what I've been doing for many years. So I'm just going on vacation. I'm just buying the ticket to go. I don't know when I'm back. I'll just go like to reset. And my manager was like, during pilot season, are you crazy? And I was like, what's that? Instead of memorizing the lines, you know, I was reading. The first scene was fine. I remember shooting it on a couch, that I was very lazy and everything. But the second one that I'm telling the story of my father that got into the movie actually, I remember that I had the paper here and I was all the time sad and reading at the same time. And then they loved it. James Gunn and everyone from the project. And I remember my manager calling me saying, they love the self-tape, they want to fly you to Atlanta to do that audition in person. And I was like, are you for real? They really like that? I had a Zoom meeting with Doug Liman and Joel Silver, the director and the producer. And basically I read the scenes for them, like live on Zoom, because they've watched my work, the things that I've done before, but because the character wasn't written specifically for someone like me. Maybe it would be a little bit older, maybe it would be 100% American or like Latin American. Even them, they weren't 100% sure. So after that Zoom, they were like, yeah, it's this. we can just polish a little bit of this here, a little bit of that there, but we want you. So while I was shooting fast, I had a Zoom with Doug again, Jewel and Jake, and it was very natural. We instantly connected. I have to go to the gym to put on weight because whenever I'm shooting, I forget to eat. Whenever I'm very nervous, I lose a lot of weight naturally because I'm very like skinny. So I went to the gym for a while before I flew out to put some weight on so I could lose. And then as soon as I got to the Dominican Republic, it was really a work. It was really a matter of eating even more so I could put a bit of more weight. Fight training that I had with Steve Brown, our fight coordinator. He pushed me hard because he also saw that he had that space because I was supposed to fight with Billy, and Billy's a tough guy. So it had to be believable. Then I had also scuba diving lessons. And yeah, basically all those, and boat driving lessons. And all those things for me as Daniela, I would never do them because I'm very, I don't know, I always want to be safe. I always think I'm too young to die like on vacation. So those things I never go naturally. But it's one of the most special things for an actress or for an actor to try and to experience things that we would never try. We had a little bit of time before starting shooting, and we had time to read our scenes and to polish them. With other movies, many times the couple connects instantly, and then it's everything is given away right after, you know. Even like our first contact, we didn't want to connect right away. We wanted to fight for it in a way, both of us. So we had that time to polish that and to think about it. And I remember the first time that I met him and the first time that we had a table read, I think he noticed that I had stones with me, crystals, and he asked me about it, and I was like, oh yeah, I have a few like pocket ones because I love crystals and stones and everything. And we connected also through that because he has a crystal always with him. For them, the biggest feeling that they have right now, it's just pride on me and the feeling of relief, because at the same time, when I was very young and I was doing the telenovelas and everything, for me, I was like, okay, I'm shooting the telenovela, but then where should I be? Who should I meet? I was like trying to have job granted, one job after the other, you know? So I had to fight a lot, and at that time, they wouldn't understand. They thought I just wanted to go to parties and just like get crazy. But for me, that was part of the job, and they weren't parties, they were events, you know. So nowadays, they understand, okay, she did whatever she needed to do, always on a respectful way, and they're relieved that they don't need to worry about me, because in Portugal, not a lot of people with my age buy houses and are like stable and fully independent.